agarrame. Sin querer creo que le pega al caballo. Ah. ¿Qué le pasó a este, no? Ahí está.
Be gone! Leave me be, whoever you is! Get away!
Ok.
Calm down. It's over.
Hace... desde Naruto.
Aye, it's over. All's past, never to be restored. I'll not forget that ever.
¿Listo?
What happened?
I don't know. Don't wanna know. They came for Hendrik. And they got him.
Tell me what happened here, step by step.
They took him. Took him all.
Ah, bueno. Es el único que sobrevivió, ¿no? Ah, los caballeros de las nieves.
The sun was waning, see, and the dusk went crimson like blood. Thought to myself, strange, the tongues, I cannot hear them.
Sí. Esta era acá una de las misiones principales, venir acá. No sé cuál es, pero acá es una de las misiones. Ay. Qué raro, se lo llevaron a todos y no los mataron, qué raro.
Aera-22. Buenas, hermano Harry.
¿Qué onda, Era? ¿Cómo estás?
What happened there saved terror through and through. Hendrik screamed. Then he begged.
¿Cómo estás? ¿Todo bien?
By the end, he could do naught but moan.
Buah. Guau. Ah, ahí está, empezaron a matar. Como que sería raro que no matara, ¿no? Bueno, acuérdense, en el streaming de video de anterior que vimos, eso andan buscando a Ciri y Jennifer usando la magia para encontrarla, la fueron tras Jennifer, porque supuestamente ella sabe a dónde fue.
Never.
Farewell, and peace of mind to you.
Aera-22.
Sin querer entré al...
Emphysema. Now those were balls. Attended a few, me and my Annie. Oh, how we danced, how we twirled.
Ooh!
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey!
Ah, bueno, está bien.
Enough. I don't care how you do it, but the deliveries must be weekly.
Pinchox19.
Stay for tea.
Buenas, buenas.
No.
Pinchox19.
Bueno, gracias, gracias.
Dejo view.
Se te agradece.
Look at that. Didn't even stay for tea. In spite of all that blabbering about how cultured the nation is.
A ver.
I know who you are. I believe I also know why you've come. We'll talk inside.
Está bien. Bueno, ya sabía que vino, está bien. Me arregla, me... Bueno, foto por lo menos, ahí va.
Make yourself at home. Hey, where'd I put the bloody vodka? Ah, there it is. A snifter.
Tengo que elegir.
No thanks. Didn't come here to drink.
As you will. But I'll not sit here and dry if you don't mind.
Ah, bueno, está bien.
Before the war, there was a distillery nearby, best in Velen. Their horse sons burnt it to the ground.
Tauk. Tauk.
To the matter at hand, I'm Philip Strenger. Now the
Ah,
Blobtits
esta
around
es
here
la hija, el padre de la hija que
Geralt of
parió.
Rivia. Blobtits call me the Butcher of Blaviken.
I said already, I know who you are. Truth be told, it's the only reason we're talking. How do you like it here in
El guión bajo Harl. Un pequeño recordatorio que pueden usar comandos, amor, asesino, bola 8, borracho,
Didn't
chau,
come here to talk about the
clima,
scenery.
clip,
You're wrong to avoid
comandos,
the topic.
datazo,
You've just
Discord,
arrived, plain to say.
F5,
And the local
facha,
swamps and
followed,
bogs,
ID,
they're interested
me
in
cabe,
cyber.
Está
me
bien.
mide, moto,
O sea,
promo,
no, a
odio,
ver, no sé.
Quilico,
Cuando
redes,
llegamos ya estaba todo
ruleta,
horrible, así que.
tweet, a, dea, redes, chiste, abrazo,
What are you getting at?
sorteo, video.
Many have lost loved ones here. Some their wives, others their daughters.
What's that supposed to mean? That a threat?
Aye, not as clever as I suspected you'd be. No, it's no threat. I'll spell it out for you. I know who you're looking for.
Entonces, ¿vas al grano o no?
She showed up some time ago, exhausted, wounded, and stinking like a soaked hound after a hard
Está
hunt.
bien. Ahora sí, por fin habló, ¿no?
Later, I learned she'd come from the swamp.
Ahora. No, la casa del don. Del. Del varón. A ver. Habrán aparecido los helios, eso, ¿no?
Oswin. Where's
Kriger 069. No me deja enviar mensajes, me aparece conectando al chat.
Fire.
Fua.
Blind? Nobody
Sí,
willing
a
to
veces
put it out?
pasa, ya me ha pasado a mí. Que no me dejaba escribir porque me decía conectado al chat.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
Vamos a ver qué es lo que puedo hacer.
Kriger 069. ¿Y qué hiciste para que se arreglara? ¿Cuánto duró eso?
No,
Damn it. Looks like rain. Probably bolted on the inside. Need another way in.
este no. No, yo espero un rato largo en el
Damn
stream.
it. Lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
O si no tengo que entrar tipo con el teléfono porque si no no se me conecta.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof's collapsed!
Coming to get you.
Kriger 069. Pero aún te pasa eso.
Sí, a veces sí.
Mahog 216. Eso puede ser porque el internet de tu casa debe de funcionar mal. A mí me pasa que depende en qué parte del apartamento estoy si me funcionan cosas o no. Mahog
No, eso porque
216.
la anteca porque sigue mal
O
porque
sea, poca señal.
yo cuando uso la computadora, que es cuando miro los directos, tengo el cable.
Kriger 069. Estoy con cable, no es un tema de señal.
Ah, we've a hero in our midst. You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
Fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
¿Qué anda, borracho?
They ran from you, didn't they?
A ver. Ah, bueno, dentro de todo es bastante fácil, ¿no?
Krieger 069. No me deja escribir en la computadora.
Ahí está, ¿no? Sí, sí. Pasa. Está bien.
We need to talk.
Está bien.
Sit down.
Ah,
You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
está bien. A ver.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch
está
me up
bien.
in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day.
Está bien.
One day, but not today.
A ver.
Expect me to believe you're a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone.
Está bien. Vamos a ver si
She'd
tiene
ride the
moretones o no.
horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Está
Make
bien.
it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
Si no,
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
está bien. Está más o menos
You
para
knew
tener una
they'd
idea.
run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me
Está bien.
for?
A ver.
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
Vamos a sacarle todo, ¿no?
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it.
Está bien.
I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head.
Está bien.
Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing.
Oh,
Nothing! Only the bottle.
a ver.
What happened next?
Supongo que Tamara lo vio. O
Next,
sea, no le vamos a preguntar.
it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. Then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked.
Está bien.
Near the bed and saw it. It lay there, Tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Bueno, todo el aire ahí, ¿no? Ah,
Seen a lot of dead in my time, but that must have been hard.
Unspeakably so. My legs gave out. Saw fields of corpses and sodden. Saw witches burn in Maribor. But compared to this, all that was a rabbit's prickle on a great oak. And the guilt is all mine.
bueno, llevar esa
You don't know
culpa
that yet.
encima, ¿viste?
The amulet and a war could be linked somehow. Maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
Ya sabemos qué hizo.
Put it in a clean sheet and buried it.
Just like that.
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end.
Y no tiene un
That
diente todo.
child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. And she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher. My child was dead.
Get hold of yourself. Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
You're a heartless bastard.
Mutations worked then. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your
Ah, está
wife.
bien.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Ah, bueno, si no.
Into fucking what?
A ver si se lo explico.
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find
Ah,
your
bueno,
family.
ya está listo. Por lo menos.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Está bien.
Not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in
Bueno, bueno.
peace.
A ver,
Whatever we
vamos
do,
a
we
hacer lo
gotta find the
posible.
botchling
Ok.
first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. Need to tend to something first.
Be quick. And me? What am I to do in the meantime?
Sober up.
Ah, tenía que poner adelante.
Ready?
Está bien.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Si no, se supone, ¿no?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Ah. Pues para defenderse será, ¿no? Ahí está. Una hora después.
A bit further. Follow me.
Ay, tengo que decirlo. No me querés. No me querías mandar directamente.
Chose a
Ah,
good. The great
What's...
botchling.
a ver, vamos a volver a hacer esto. Puede ser que se pueda hacer.
It'll
¿Sabe qué se puede hacer? A ver,
back to the fortress.
¿cuál era? Descarga eléctrica. No fluye la mente en los ríos. Ah, es este líquido.
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Justo una noche de tormenta. ¿Puede ser rápido, por favor? Acá empezaba la hora. Era Axia, ¿no? Sí, era el Irden para la trampa que me ayuda bastante.
Hungry specters. Botchling's scent attracted them.
Pero si estoy...
Do something.
Not good.
Pero, ¿por qué atacan tan así? Ahí va. Ahí está. Ahí va, ahí va. Ahí está. ¿Por qué tanto, no? A ver... Ese es mi
El
problema.
Dandión
¿Por
bajo
qué
el
tanto?
420.
Por-
Mi hermano el Vicky.
¿Qué onda, Vicky?
El Dandión bajo el
Eldon,
420.
¿cómo estás?
El vikingo.
Iba a decir
El
vikingo yo.
Dandión bajo el T420. ¿Cómo estás, bro?
Bien, bien, todo bien, ¿y tú?
Ugly bastard.
Take me. It's thriving something fierce. Can't hold it. Calm it somehow.
Ahí va. ¿Cómo estás?
Quiet now. But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
Está bien. Ok. Uy, uy.
More coming. Need to
Ah,
hurry.
On with it. We'll not wait till it devours.
Well, how long you
A
gonna
ver,
make
ahora
me
sí.
wait?
uy, uy. Pero... Me atacan entre todo.
From my saddle.
Uy, uy. Uy, espera que me atacan entre todo.
Not good.
Uy, uy. Uy, uy. Bien, 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 Sirius. Uy, otra aparición más. Ahí está. No veo nada. Se tomó el vino.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait? Not good.
Uy, uy. Está, sirve el fuego igual. El fuego le sirve. Uy, uy. Pará, pará. Uy, uy. Uy, uy. Ahí está, ahí está, ahí está. Está, guacho.
Squirming again. It worked. It stopped.
Puta madre.
Chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
Ah, bueno. Si no sabes vos. Espero que no pelee tenga que pelear otra vez porque si no, vale queso.
after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Ah,
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Está bien, está bien.
Good. Now bury the body.
Bien, bien, bien. Está, por lo menos funcionó, ¿no? Por ahora se vio que funcionó. Funcionó, funcionó. Costó, pero funcionó.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it.
Está bien.
Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Está bien.
Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Remo roto.
It's clearing up.
Deben de estar por acá, ¿no? Ah, ok.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Vamos a
Just
ver.
need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. The mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Ah, bien.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Ah,
sorry, sir. You don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive
bueno,
and
bueno,
safe.
información.
Mara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with a baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I meant. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger.
Está bien,
for
sí,
the
eso sí, ya nos enteramos hace un rato.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Well, like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you.
Yo quería a Tamara, ¿no?
Burning had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched him. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing over the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. But then I saw it.
Ah, está bien.
Fiery marks on her hands.
Eso. Ah,
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd been dead. Old Miss Tamara. 3 moons past, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself.
She saved my boy.
Está bien.
No two ways about it. Me,
Hay que buscar uno.
I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Si
Married
no,
a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
a ver, ¿qué pasó luego?
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent or something. And then, from the woods, war. Broke out in a cold sweat. Before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns.
Me hubiera
and
llevado
two
directamente a
burning
los
coals
tipos,
for
a la
eyes.
tipa. Ya fue, por lo menos.
I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed
Está bien.
not to
No me
go.
digas que tengo que ir a buscar a la madre ahora.
What marks?
They's, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Está bien.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Está bien. Vamos a ver. Bueno. No tengo ballesta, no tengo nada. Solamente una espada.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even were it to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot. Nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
I'm making piss poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
Miss, cows are wheezing, won't rise from the barn floor. Pus streams from her snout.
Do I
Sorry.
look like a dairy maid to you?
No, miss, but you know things. 'Tis our last cow. None other left in the village.
Rest died of hunger, or soldiers let him off. Oh, we're as good as dead without her.
I shall give you herbs. Mix them with water drawn from the spring at midnight, then make the cow drink them. But first, you must clean out your barn thoroughly. Is that
Está
clear?
bien.
Thank you, miss. 1,000 thanks.
Enough. I've had my fill for the day. Go home.
Está enojada la tipa, ¿no?
She's in a foul mood. We'd best come back on the morrow.
Anyone home? Managed to amass quite a book collection.
Por las dudas.
Ordinary ointment. Nothing special.
Y se supone que sí, no nada de otro mundo, ¿no? A ver, tengo
Where
varias.
she run off to?
No sé, a eso hay que descubrirlo, ¿no? A descubrirlo. No, que una muñeca. Justo lo que no quería era agarrar era una muñeca, pero busco. Eso me sirve. Acá no está. ¿Por qué está grande? No tiene tanto físico. No quiero decir nada, pero... O sea, no le estoy diciendo que no tiene tetas, pero...
Powerful aura. Must be some artifact or... So this is where she disappeared to.